And I would never hit somebody on purpose. They're going off of one angle. After a couple times hitting her, my baton got stuck behind her back. Everybody has feelings. So you're physically hurt, but you're not thinking of my mental, right?
The girl caused the accident, not on purpose. She, like I said, she wanted to win.
But she says the other athlete hasn't been receptive, blocking her on social media, and instead the Everett family was served with court papers.
And now we have to go to a city 3 hours away that everybody hates our guts already.
I don't want to fucking
interrupt this program for an important news announcement.
What's up, you guys? Welcome and thank you for tuning back into my channel, Manimullaaa. It's your girl Mani back in the click, and y'all already know today we got some tea, but we are not gonna be talking about the rap girlies, y'all. Instead, we actually got some track girlies in the click today. Yes, Miss Alayla Everett and Kayleen Tucker, two high school track stars who I'm sure you guys have heard about within the last few weeks. This video right here has actually gone viral all over the internet, and we are going to be digging right into this story, y'all, because if y'all don't know, this hits way too close to home for me. Now, I actually ran track all of middle school and almost all the way up into high school. I think I stopped my junior year, but I did go to states, so I've been in this same arena. Not to mention, I mean, I'm pretty sure you could put the pieces together, but I am born and raised Virginia Beach. So when I found out this was Hampton Roads area, like, oh, wait a minute, we definitely got to dive into this because this hits way too close to home to not talk about it, okay? All right, now for those who are not aware, earlier this month on March 4th, the two track girlies, Alayla Everett and Kayleen Tucker, were actually competing in a 4x200 meter relay race at state finals, and as they were coming around the corner, you could see here that Kayleen was beginning to pass Alayla, and it looks like as she's starting to pass her, Alayla gets frustrated, pulls her arm back, and whacks her upside the head. Yes, you guys. Now, this 9-second video took the internet by storm, and it looks on purpose. I mean, I've seen it from about 4 different angles. Not one bit of this looks like it could have been an accident. Not to mention, but as Kayleen stumbles over to the infield, Alayla keeps running. And even after the race was over and the team was disqualified, there still was no sense of urgency from Alayla, her teammates, or the track coach to check on the girl who is obviously hurt. Okay, so just a couple days after the incident, Kayleen actually did come out with her family and say that she was diagnosed with a concussion.
So you come off the track, first of all, so you're getting evaluated by the medical staff. Did anybody from the opposition apologize, make any sort of checks on you, anything like that?
No, not at the time. No one came and checked on me or anything. Okay. But I think my whole thing was no apology. Like no coaches, no athlete, no anything. Even if it was an accident, which I don't believe it was an accident, but nothing. And it's been more than 24 hours now. So I guess that was the major thing. My child was hurt and nobody came to check on her.
As much as either of you are willing to tell me, what's the latest from the doctors on your condition? You said you got examined today.
Yes, we took Kayleen to the doctor today. She does have a slight concussion and still with the headaches. They did say she would have to be cleared 24 hours without a headache before they could clear her away from concussion, so no track right now. Also, they examined her where she was struck. It is swollen, and there is a possible fracture, skull fracture. Not sure yet. We'll have to wait till the swelling go down and possibly go back and do some imaging just to see exactly what that's going to be.
Yes, you guys. Now, after this interview came out, it did not take long for the Everett family to come up on the news. and let us know their side of the story.
The young athlete in question says there's more to that video than meets the eye.
Everybody has feelings. So you're physically hurt, but you're not thinking of my mental, right? Okay, after a couple times hitting her, my baton got stuck behind her back like this, and it rolled up her back. I lost my balance, and when I pumped my arms again, she got hit.
It appears intentional, but Alayla says it was accidental.
But I know my intentions, and I would never hit somebody on purpose. I didn't have to see a first video, second video, 10 video. I know 100% that she won't do this to nobody.
Her parents outraged at the backlash.
And now we have to go to a city 3 hours away that everybody hates our guts already.
Y'all. Now, there are so many things to unpack in that little 2-minute clip, but I'm really just not understanding how nobody in this video is taking any sort of accountability. I mean, even Alayla is sitting here with tears rolling down her eyes, saying how she would never do that, and it's not in her character. But girl, the truth and the reality is you did do it. So now you have to own up to it, take accountability, apologize, and move on. And what really irks me is the parents sitting up here complaining about how they gotta drive 3 hours away, and the mother, who is 100% defensive in defending her daughter, placing no responsibility on her for her own actions, and instead blaming Kayleen for running too close to her daughter.
The girl caused the accident, not on purpose. She, like I said, she wanted to win.
She wanted to win.
I mean, you cannot be serious. I really just can't understand how this family thinks that their daughter is too good to be placed in this situation when the evidence is clear as day. She was caught in 4K. Moving on, you guys, it looks like the Everett family is waking up and receiving the reality check that they needed from the beginning, because Alayla Everett has been charged with battery and assault in the first degree as a misdemeanor. And it does not seem like the family is handling it too well, because they have rallied together in the streets of Portsmouth, dragging the NAACP into the mix.
The community held a rally today here at IC Norcom High School to show support for Alayla Everett and her family.
We stand for Alayla Everett! We stand for Alayla Everett!
This is a good time to show that we can stand behind this young lady and show we support her.
I just felt a bang on my head and then I fell off the track immediately.
Alayla's father, Genoa Everett, says the incident was accidental and Tucker came too close to his daughter when coming around the curve, causing Alayla to lose balance. Tucker's mother told ABC News she doesn't believe it was an accident.
To see that they kept running and she not stop and check on my daughter, that was the part where I was like, it couldn't have been an accident.
On Wednesday, we learned from the Commonwealth's Attorney's Office from the city of Lynchburg that a petition was issued for assault and battery. Since the footage has gone viral, the Everett family says Alayla has received backlash from across the nation and has even received death threats.
It bothered me to my heart to see how the whole world was dragging this young lady based on what they thought they saw.
The Everett family has experienced racial slurs, they've experienced death threats, and we think unequivocally that those things are unacceptable.
Y'all, now this situation is just a damn mess, okay? As much as I would typically say I hate to see it happen, I can't say that in this situation because wrong is wrong and right is right, and you can't go around being a sore loser, getting mad, and just bopping people upside the head when you feel like it. There has got to be some sort of accountability, repercussions, and consequences. Like, what are we talking about here? I'm really just not understanding why this family thought it was okay to call the news over to their house and get up on the news with a sob story for themselves. I mean, where is the remorse for the victim? And why was that not the main intention of telling their side of the story? Because I really don't think it would have gotten as far as charges being pressed if the Everett family would have came up on the news and showed some sort of empathy for the victim and not themselves. But hey, that's just how I'm feeling. Y'all be sure to head into the comments and let me know how y'all are feeling, because that's it for this video. Yes, you guys, thank you so much for tuning back into my channel, Manimullaaa. If you like what you see, please be sure to share, like, and subscribe. And once again, y'all, head into them comments and let me know how y'all are feeling about all of this Virginia tea going on up in the building, okay? And on that note, y'all be safe out here.